Frank, a convincing start in your defence of the FA Cup this season against Southampton.
Yeah, I thought the performance against Southampton was very good. The first 20 minutes we went 1-0 down, but after that we found our form and got into our play, and once we got level in the game we went on and scored a few goals, and it was a good game. I think the FA Cup always brings a different atmosphere to league games with the more away fans that you have, so our fans travelled in numbers, and we gave them a performance that they would have wanted to see.
And a penalty for you to take you closer to that top spot. You became closer on this joint second, didn't you, with that penalty?
Yeah, I was pleased. I mean, I was pleased to be able to come on. The game was pretty much won when I came on, but yeah, when the penalty was given, I took it as I do here and have done for a while, and now it was just nice to finish off the result with it.
How many times have you won the cup now?
I should know that straight away. 4. Hang on. Yeah, 4 times.
4 times, and does it still have the same appeal for you, or?
Every year, no. I mean, particularly the last few years. I know I've won it 3 times in the last few years, particularly, and every year you win it because it's such a hard road to get there as well. It's never an easy trip to go from the Fairbrand when we come in all the way through. You get tough games. I mean, last year the standout game for me was Tottenham in a semi-final because it was such a rivalry between us as teams, and we played an absolutely fantastic game. And of course, the final was when you lift the trophy, but it's a tough route to get to any year that winning the FA Cup, and it's always a big day with the fans and Wembley Stadium. The magic of the FA Cup for me will always be there. It's a cup that's renowned around the world. If you go to other European countries, we probably wouldn't really know the name of their cups or kind of how important they are to different degrees. But the FA Cup always has a strong importance, particularly for us English. But I think, as I said, the players that come from abroad feel it straight away, and there's so much history to it.
And given your recent form in the league, an away trip in the 4th round is perhaps a blessing, isn't it?
A little bit. We're not playing so well at home, and that needs to change. But in terms of our form on the road, yeah, it's been great, and we're away. So we can hopefully settle straight into our game. But, I mean, any game away is tough, particularly FA Cup, as I say, against lower league opposition. They always make it tough. It's a huge game for them. So even though we're away, even though we're playing well away from home, we will have to perform on the day. You've
played at World Cups, you played at Champions League finals, you played at Euros, Frank. Do you still look forward to going to places like Griffin Park?
Yeah, I do. Funny enough, I've been lucky enough to play in lots of stadiums around the world. Huge stadiums, but I don't forget my roots and where I come from, and I used to play at these kind of stadiums in West Ham youth team reserves. I played them in FA Cup games, and there was always a special feel to them. You get the tight changing rooms, you get the atmosphere of the crowd that were up for it, the possible giant killing. So I certainly enjoy the challenge of going to these places mid-season in an FA Cup game. Let's hope we all can.
And a West London derby should make it even tastier, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it certainly will. I'm sure for Brentford fans it would be a huge thing for them to turn up and see them try and take on us, sort of the neighbours as such, and our fans also. So that adds that extra bit of spice to the game.